guys, and welcome back. I'm looking and feeling a little worse for wear today. I have a headache that hopefully is gonna get better now that I've taken some medication, and my eye is completely swollen. I don't know if you can see. The glasses help. There. Can you see? I don't know how you call this in English, but in Spanish we have a name for it, in Portuguese too. I'm actually gonna apply some water with salt now in a bit. I've just actually boiled it in the microwave. We usually do that and apply it with a little cotton pad. Most of the times, the next day is completely fine. It sort of helps clean whatever that is. But yeah, as you can see, it's not the best day for me. So today's Tuesday, actually. I was going to start recording yesterday, and this is Christmas week, by the way, so this Friday is actually Christmas. The thing is, yesterday got really busy. So in the morning, we started finally doing some deep cleaning to the house. We had a lot of things to organize that we've been sort of putting off and doing very slowly. And it was starting to bother me because I really don't like when the house is messy and when things are around. I feel like the flat is not small where we live in, but we have like very little organization space, and that bothers me because I feel like we don't have places to put things. I don't know. And in the afternoon, we got caught up. We went to finally sign and buy the car. Maybe by next week we will have a car. Hopefully. It's been a bit of a journey with the car thing. So we're probably gonna go away on Thursday or something because it's gonna be Christmas and all of that. And yeah, I have a bit of a limited time and I have a few things to do. So obviously I need to finish that commission that I told you about because I'm gonna take it to my mom's house so she can take it to her boss. And then the only other thing that's going to be priority this week is going to be editing, and I'm not going to go super crazy about it, but I do want to do some more editing because if by the end of this week or the beginning of the next one I can start already like scheduling the videos, that's going to be awesome. So my main priorities are those two, but I'm also trying to do some handmade gifts for Christmas. But yeah, the idea was to make a few handmade agendas or notebooks, whatever you want to call them, with handmade paper. I could do them with normal paper, but I think they will look so much more personal and, you know, unique with handmade paper. The good thing is, I'm only gonna see my family this weekend. I only need to make one agenda for my mom for this weekend. But the thing is, we usually see my boyfriend's family on New Year's Eve. And that's when we give the presents to his family. So because of that, I have an extra week for their presents. But I still want to make a few more batches of paper, so next week I might only have to do the finishing touches. However, my first priority is the commission. So that's all the updates for today. I'm gonna organize my week a bit now. guys, welcome back. So it's Monday again, it's 27. Christmas has already passed. I'm back home and I just wanted to give you a quick little update, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do this week. Last week flew by, like by the time I realized it, we had to go. And I know that in my parents' house I wasn't going to work. I usually get busy with a lot of stuff. It was basically, there was a lot to catch up on. There was a lot of things I had to take care of because there's a lot of things that my parents don't do, especially internet related. So anything that requires doing in a computer, they have to ask me for help. My brother's there too, but they usually prefer asking me unless there's something very urgent. So I usually spend a lot of my time there solving stuff. We had a really nice time, we ate a lot, and I'm actually feeling today a bit tired from all of it. I obviously had a lot of time to rest too, but it's much more tiring when you're constantly talking, constantly with people, and I'm a stay-at-home kind of girl, so that those things also take some energy out of me, even though it's my parents and I know them for forever. But it still is a bit exhausting at times, you know. Not that I didn't have a good time, but I know that my body today is a bit like, also from all the food, you know. So I only got home yesterday afternoon after a 2-hour ride. So I was still very tired yesterday. I haven't completely recovered today. Yeah, I cut my hair yesterday too, my own hair. And I'm not too mad about it. I actually like it. Actually, the other day, my boyfriend wanted his hair cut and we knew we wouldn't get a date in this. They will be full. We decided that I will cut his hair, and actually it turned out really great. We both have curly hair, and he has long hair too. Like, even if you do a cut and it's not exactly perfect, it's sort of, you know, it hides it very well. You don't really see it. So that's the update about what's been going on. I cut my hair, I went to my parents, we had Christmas, Christmas passed, presents, blah blah blah. Obviously this week too is probably gonna get cut short. We do have plans on New Year's. I'm doing handmade agendas with handmade paper. So I'm just gonna do 3, but I still have a lot of paper to make, and then I need to sew them and all of that. So I'm gonna be working on that this week. I'm not sure I'm gonna do much actually this week. So just sort of rest, recuperate, and then get back on track by next week. What I will do probably is upload one of the first videos to YouTube and start getting back on track. So that's fun. So I'm gonna prepare the thumbnail and just get it uploaded and scheduled for one day this week. So the thing that is bothering me a bit is that I haven't finished editing the 3rd video that I said I wanted to have as backlog. I do have a good portion of it edited, which is nice, but there's still a long way to go. So I'm actually gonna see if I have a bit of more energy tomorrow, because, you know, a lot of the making of the agendas is waiting for the paper to dry. So until that's done, I can't do much. So I'm gonna see if I can at least sit down for a couple of hours in these few days to have it at least almost done by the time the other one is up. A package arrived and I got cut off, so I'm not exactly sure when I left it. But yeah, I was just saying that I'm not exactly sure what to give to the rest of them. I was thinking about handmade painted keychains, but I'm not exactly sure. So I'm gonna think about that. It's Wednesday, and I wanted to give you a little update. To be completely honest, this week has been messy so far, and it's only Wednesday. It has been a bit weirder than I expected. Like, for example, today, especially. Like, we woke up at 1 o'clock. This is because we went to bed at 5 a.m. because we were watching a show, and this is the first time that our schedules were so messed up. On Monday and Tuesday, we were doing well so far. Like, we were waking up a bit later than usual, but that's normal. So I wanted to update you on what I've been doing. Yesterday, nothing, basically. But on Monday, it ended up being much more productive than I initially thought. I ended up working about 3 hours. For someone that said that wasn't going to work, that was mostly just gonna chill, that was more time than I was hoping for. So that wasn't entirely bad. So on Monday, I ended up preparing the video that is supposed to go up actually now, or is about to go up. After that, I made paper. As I said, I was going to do this handmade agendas, and by the way, I'm a bit behind. My idea was to make the last batch of paper today, and I'm already a bit late, so that's one of the things we're doing today. But yeah, I did a batch of paper. It's actually now flattening in a book. I think I'm might be able to get it out now. I'll show you in a second. And lastly, but not least, I did about an hour of editing the video that I told you about, the vlog for November, that is gonna go up in January. So odd. Despite of me basically spending the day playing The Sims, I actually managed to get 3 hours of work done, which isn't too bad. The thing is, yesterday I really wasn't feeling it, so technically I wanted to go for a walk yesterday and I wanted to do some yoga at home, and I wasn't feeling literally anything. I really had like an energy slump yesterday and I didn't feel like doing anything. Sometimes you just have to do it because the worst thing that I do, and I do it always, is that anytime I don't feel like doing anything, my head is constantly like, you have to work. You're not working. You're a bad person because you're not working. You're being unproductive. And that's the worst thing you can do. Like, if you need a break, just take a break and don't think about it. Because if you are taking a break with guilt, it's not a break, and your mind really doesn't rest. But today we do have to do things. So despite of me waking up at 1 o'clock, it's now 4 o'clock. So yeah, most of the day has flown by, though we probably will go to bed late. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna pack a few keychains that I have that my mom sold for me, basically. So I gave one of these to my mom for Christmas. These are a few keychains that I made some time ago with the zodiac signs and the constellation on the back. I did them with watercolors on wooden chains, and they actually look really cool. These are the ones that I'm actually gonna package now, so I'm gonna show you. I don't have them all right here. As you can see, I don't know if it's focusing too much, but I guess you can see enough of it. So I gave one to each of my parents this Christmas, and they were wearing it, and a friend saw them and asked me for one for each of her family. So here in Spain, they do this thing that they actually give the gifts on the 7th of January, which is the day where the 3 wise men come to give you the gifts, instead of Christmas. We are Portuguese, so we don't do that. We basically do the presents on the 24th, just like the rest of the world, basically. But in Spain, they do that. I'm gonna package that up so I have it ready. And then I'm gonna work on the journals. So I want to have the journals as close to done as possible today because I need to finish them tomorrow. So I don't have enough pages to make them yet. I have to make another batch of paper. But what I can do today is the covers. And I can prepare the rest of the paper so it's ready. And I'm actually gonna try today, for the first time, to paint the sheets of paper. So I've already done like 5 or so batches of paper. So I'm now deciding to try and add some color to the paper. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm not exactly sure. I saw people using just acrylic paint basically and dissolving it on the water so it paints the paper. And I'm gonna try that and I'll see how that goes. I'm actually excited to make this batch of paper. again. Today's Friday is last day of the year. We're going to celebrate with my boyfriend's family in a while, like in the afternoon, this morning now. And I just wanted to show you the 3 agendas that I've made for them. So this one is for my mother-in-law because she loved this drawing back when I made it. So I decided to print it out in here. And in the back we just have some watercolor splashes, just because I thought it would look nice and just better than leaving it blank. And then these two are for my boyfriend's sister and her girlfriend. So I made the same drawing because I wasn't exactly sure about what to make to them. So I believed that they would both like this drawing, so I decided just to use the same one. I used the sunflower here. Originally in this drawing that I made a long time ago, I made a quick version for the agenda. The flower was another one, but my boyfriend's sister loves sunflowers, so I decided to do that. I'm hoping that they like them. And then again in the back, we have splatters as well, but these ones are the same one, so they're a bit more cohesive. Let me just show you quickly how they are inside. So this is the recycled paper that I've been making. I made a few blue sheets of paper and I think they look great. Look at that. So I still have a lot to learn about paper making, and there are a lot of things that don't come out perfect, but I think they look great. They stay open pretty flat, as you can see. And yeah, I really like this binding too. Like, I think it looks really cool. They're basically the same, you know, with the differences obviously made by that each sheet of paper is slightly different. So it's more personalized, but yeah, they all look the same. I just got out my acrylics here because I'm gonna paint a couple of keychains for the rest of the family. Hopefully I'll have time because it's already a bit late and we need to go in a few hours, but I hope I have time enough for them to dry and varnish and all of that. So yeah,